Hey, and we're back for an Old Republic. I was going to do a Galaxies, but had some things come up today that I couldn't get on. But I'm able to now. It's a little late, but I tried. Today we're going to head to Alderaan and continue her story. So let's see what happens next.
Stand by. I'm routing comm traffic through our mid-rim outposts. You're on a 6-second delay until I resynchronize the data stream. 3, 2, 1. Synced and secured. Tracking systems show you're in the castle lands of Alderaan. Enjoy the view, Cypher. I hear the mountains are lovely.
After the last few worlds, I'll be sure to appreciate it.
It'll keep you sane. Alderaan is governed by the wealthiest noble families in the galaxy. They've feuded for centuries, and are presently engaged in a full-scale war. You're here because Imperial intelligence believes that one of the noble houses, or a noble within one of the houses, is financing the Eagle's terror network.
Maybe you should assign an accountant to this job.
This isn't about credit trails. These are dangerous people. The Empire's resources are tied up supporting House Thul's efforts to claim the throne. But intelligence does have one asset. Vector Hillis. Vector was an Imperial ambassador to the nobles, but he was later repurposed. Now he's with the Killiks, Alderaan's native alien species.
Why are you being cagey, Watcher 2?
Apologies. Vector's is an unusual case, and I should explain. When Vector approached the Killiks on a mission of diplomacy, they absorbed him into their collective intelligence. He's part of their hive mind. However, he continues to file activity reports, and we believe he's still loyal to the Empire, even if he's barely human anymore.
You're asking me to trust someone who thinks like an alien?
If he's a security risk, you may eliminate him after the mission, but no sooner. We've requisitioned Vector from the diplomatic service and given him a need-to-know overview. You'll rendezvous at these coordinates. Use him to eliminate any noble or house funding the terrorists. Watcher 2 out.
Greetings, Master. You're looking fit.
Still takes me a second to figure out my way around this ship. Too used to my old ship.
Representatives tending to the Rakor situation are in need of volunteers. Caution. In volunteering, you place both your life and citizenship at risk.
Alright, where are we going? Could be the castle. How was that? I guess that had something to do with Rascals. Sound like zombies. I can train something.
Always go for the quick and silent kill.
Toxic haze. Drop a canister that fills poisonous gas, so it's a damage. Looks all group members. That's kind of useful, I guess.
This concludes our business.
I've been forgetting to do these. Reduce all area effect damage. Yeah, I said I was going to get that next. Overload shot, noxious knives, no. Energy, cost to debilitate and sever tendon. Reduce the cooldown of cloaking. Pultal probe is active. Damage reduction is increased. Adrenaline probe. 5% of your maximum health when it collapses. I don't use that much. Go with these two and see how it goes. Hell are those?
All right, make me look good.
Yep, I guess that's part of Wrathgul. They were named Plague Bearer. The hell am I going? Not that way. Rendezvous with Vector.
Yes, this is the one, as the song schedule determined.
I can't wait to see how this goes.
We are Vector Hillis, Dawn Herald of the Ouroboros Nest. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Agent.
You must be the man with a bug for a brain.
We must be. We're glad you were briefed. We trust our appearance doesn't disturb you. Our superiors in the diplomatic service find our joining disconcerting, but it was necessary. The joining allowed us to share thoughts and senses with the Nest, forge a bond between Empire and Kilix. The change is a small price.
I just came for information. Your personal life is your own business.
I understand. The Kilix will help. Together we have millennia of experience. Yes, as to your target, Imperial Intelligence provided us with a list of names, dates, and locations connected to your terrorist financier.
Do you have an ID on the target?
We can't identify the financier himself, but your information shows he's visited House Organa, House Ceres, House Pantier, and House Cortes. Cortes is a vassal of the Empire's proxy, House Thul. If you show the Cortes Baron a copy of our findings, He might close in on your foe.
If I can manipulate a hut, I can handle a Baron.
A hut? Indeed. We must proceed to the Dance of Unlighting, but we'll remain here for the duration of your mission. We suggest you present yourself to Cortez as an ally of the Empire, show strength, and don't mention your intelligence connections.
Meet with the Baron of House Cortez. Cortez, whatever.
Hold your guard. In the name of Baron Payar Cortez and the Cortez Barony, I demand you state your business or face expulsion.
How dare you speak this way to me? I am a Countess of House Thul.
Indeed. Forgive me, Your Highness, if I'd known you were coming.
I knew nothing of Thul emissaries either, Captain. I am Baroness Che Cortez, Your Highness. Forgive our inhospitality, but my husband has no time for visitors.
Have we offended you in some way, my lady?
Some days ago, we lost a squad of battle droids patrolling the borders of Cortez lands. That squad was our first line of defense. We believe the squad's disappearance may presage an attack, yet not one of our allies has come to our aid.
What makes you think I was involved with your lost squad?
Nothing. But you've done naught to make my house safer. We don't know what destroyed our droids. They went silent. Until we find out, we must prepare for the worst. If you wish to make amends, send your troops to determine the fate of our patrol. Perhaps that will make my Baron smile again.
Of course. I'll send a legion of my best men.
I'll leave you to Captain Perovius. I hope to see you under better circumstances.
Your Highness, if your men find the droids, tell them to activate the squad's homing beacon. Perhaps the data logs will help us.
Alright, where the hell am I going? Back outside? Yep. Activate the droid homing beacon. Which flashpoint are we doing today? Didn't I do boarding party? Yeah, I did boarding party yesterday. Today will be the Foundry. And to get somewhere safe first.
This is Captain Perovius. A pleasure to hear from you, Your Highness. I'm impressed that you conducted the search personally. We're receiving the droid's logs now. You have my thanks.
I'd appreciate it if you let the Baron know about my help.
He'll hear. Don't you worry. At any rate, these logs are discouraging. The droid skirmish with the Killiks. Blasted bugs are on Cortez lands again.
I ran into a few more on my way here.
Figures as much. Rumor has it that the Killik nest is growing. Probably scouting for a new home. I'll make sure the Baron knows. Those things won't build a new hive in Cortez territory. I'll tell you that.
I'm sure the Killiks will get your message.
Indeed. In the meantime, I have a message for you. The Baroness is offering you an invitation to the estate. You may return at your leisure.
Return to House Cortez. Right back where I came from yet. Is there a travel option? Yep.
The Baron is expecting you. This way, please.
Our guest has arrived, my lord.
Baron Payar Cortez, Sword of the Castle Lands. I hereby present to you the Honorable Countess Thule, emissary of her house. This woman risked herself in the service of House Cortez, valiantly recovering our lost patrol and identifying the Killik threat. In appreciation of her noble deeds, and out of respect for her accomplishments, I ask that you grant her recognition.
I so grant her recognition. I am Baron Payar Cortez, my lady. Welcome to my home.
Allow me to present Kaleo Janus, my loyal and trusted associate.
Such an exotic young woman. How is it you come to be here?
I slid out of Mama's womb and picked up a blaster. Now I'm your new friend's bodyguard. Of course, you and me could be friends too. You got a nice place here. I could stick around a while.
Baron?
You are an intriguing creature, I admit.
Hear what he said? That was sweet.
With those manners, you could be royalty.
I could welcome people just like the Baroness.
I hope I didn't give the wrong impression at the gates. I just take the security of my house very seriously.
One of few things she does, along with her gardens and her ack dogs.
You'll make me blush, my lord.
Tell me now, why do you seek my house? Is there a favor you would ask? An alliance you'd propose?
I'm trying to identify a visitor to House Cortez. I know when he was here, but not his name or face.
I'll gladly help. Show me what you have. The dates in your files, yes, we've had visitors at these times, but that's no surprise. I believe the guest you're looking for is Master Denry Ale. We've hosted him and his summits on a number of occasions.
Let's hear some more.
Denry Ale was once Lord Denry Ale, a powerful and respected man among the vassal houses. But some years ago, he abdicated his position.
He became a mediator dedicated to forging peace.
Strange you should ask about him now. For several weeks, Denry Ale has been missing. Whether off on some secret negotiation or something more regrettable, no one knows.
I know which possibility I'd wager on.
I'll begin looking into Ale's whereabouts through formal and informal diplomatic channels. If I can find him for you, I will. You may also wish to investigate the matter yourself. I'm sure House Thule has friends who can assist.
Whatever you say.
Good. Together we can find the mediator. In the meantime, you're welcome to stay as a guest. House Cortez prides itself on its hospitality.
We'll have to dine together. You can meet the Ack dogs.
The Baron has spoken. This audience is at an end.
Okay, now what? Turn to Vector. I got mail. Never anything good.
Is it me, or are there more bugs than last time?
Welcome back. Your aura reflects your attunement to the great song.
What are all these Killiks doing here?
The hive requires more nutrients. These are foraging parties. They'll gather what we need.
Cortez isn't happy about having Killiks around, you know.
Yes. We apologize for the incident with the battle droids. It should have been avoided. Our observers saw you enter the Cortez estate. The fingerlings were listening and heard mention of Denry Ale. We met Ale during our time as ambassador. With his wealth and talent, he could be your target.
The Baron claims not to know his whereabouts.
We might be able to help. Our nest has had many joiners over the years. Soldiers, children, nobles. We can search their memories and see what they know of Denry Ale.
Let's see what you come up with.
We remember Pabal Alder. When her speeder crashed, our foragers brought her to the hive. Our healers tended her. We became one. Her house, House Alder, an old house of scholars and antiquarians, granted Ale residence in honor of his work as a mediator. Ale kept records of his work in the Alder estate. If you can penetrate the estate's defenses, those records are yours.
Good work. I'll have those records in no time.
If we may be so bold. A warning. House Alder opposes the Empire, and the estate is always prepared for an Imperial attack, even a stealthy one. Be careful.
Alright. Access, tanneries, records. Wherever those are. Who the hell over there?
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Oh, further south. Yay. Is this not supposed to have voices or what? Turn the vector.
Only time I'm ever gonna be in a palace like this.
I wonder at what point does the operative story get better? Right now it's kind of blah.
Agent, it's good to see you. Yes, we apologize. The nest has been invigorated by star dancing. If you could smell the pheromones, you'd understand our restlessness.
If I start understanding, I'll know it's time to leave.
There's nothing to be concerned about. The hive is growing, and we all benefit. We even have a gift for you. These orbs contain white membrosia, rare nectar produced by our givers. Pull back the wax and sip. You'll find it gives strength and healing.
Nothing wins a girl's heart like bug milk.
There's truth to that among Killiks, but we're not sure that you'd like the details. In any case, how's the search for Denry Ale?
I found records in the older estate, but I am not sure what to make of them.
This is perplexing. It looks like Ale funded the destruction of the Dominator and the assassination of Darth Jadus. But the rest is very odd. Have you shown this to Baron Pear?
I was hoping I wouldn't need to.
Baron Pear may see nuances we don't. We've mentioned our difficulty with human personalities. We'll be on alert, should you need anything else. The nest embraces our unity.
Back to the Cortez.
Welcome back. I'll let the Baron know you're here.
My dear, you shouldn't concern yourself with trifling details.
I am concerned. This house needs all I can give, not just my gardening skills.
Enough, we'll speak later. Your Highness, it's a pleasure to see you on such a chilly day. But if you're here about Denry Ale, I must disappoint. I've been gathering information, yet I cannot locate him with any certainty.
Guess I've made more progress than you, Baron.
You speak boldly for a guest in my estate. Show me what you have. These records. They are the pieces of a puzzle my own sources left incomplete. It appears that some weeks ago, Master Ale arranged a secret meeting with House Rist. That meeting is doubtless occurring as we speak.
Ale's not meeting with anyone. He's hiding.
I defer to your judgment. Still, be cautious. House Rist is a stain upon the nobility. A house of slayers and poisoners. I suggest you wait for Denry Ale's return. A month, perhaps 2. Don't earn the Rist assassins' ire by interfering in their affairs.
It'll take more than dilettantes with knives to hurt me.
House Rist earned its place through cunning and murder. Its blades are not dull, and confronting them will do no good. Now, I must cut this discussion short. I have other matters to attend to. See to our guest, my lady. Make certain Cortez hospitality remains second to none.
I'm sorry about my husband. He's a busy man, and a brave one. Just not brave enough to confront the House Rist.
A war against House Rist would get both of you killed.
He believes that. Maybe he's right. Maybe that's why I'm so frustrated. Everything the Baron said about Rist is true. They are a stain on society, and a foe of Cortez. When I was a child, Rist assassins poisoned my father and slit my brother's throat. Justice was never done.
If Rist is so abhorrent, why let them continue?
The Baron won't listen to my ideas. But you could show him the meaning of bravery. You could show all the houses that defying Rist isn't hopeless. Find Denry Ale, fight the assassins, and go with all our hopes.
I don't like assassins. I'll make sure they remember my visit.
You gladden my heart. I'll leave you alone. I'd warn you to be careful, but I know you will be.
Search for Denry. A little bit further down. Should be a taxi to there.
The killing mounds appear to be placed strategically.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business.
Nope, no taxi.
Did 20 pages of anthropological nonsense and not one new weapon.
the guy said they had, they could prevent even stealth attacks, but I guess not.
Ah, I was starting to wonder if we'd meet face to face. Welcome to House Rist. My name is Denry Ale, but of course you know that, and so much more after stealing my records.
How do you know who I am?
I'm no fool. I hear you've been looking for me for some time, Your Highness. You claim allegiance to House Thule. Not that it matters. When we heard you were on your way, I arranged for my friends at considerable expense to prepare a traditional Rist welcome.
Why don't I show you a traditional Imperial welcome instead?
And I'll show you how to die!
Rise and shine.
Deactivate the force field. Where is the force field? Okay. Beat Denry. Okay, so they do have defenses.
You worthless filth. You may have killed me, but you can't take away what I've achieved. I worked for peace on Alderaan. I showed the houses how to settle their differences. What have you ever done for decent men?
Don't talk. I'll try to bind your wounds.
a little late for that.
Search computer for intel.
Master A, I'm sorry to disturb, but this message must reach you in time. The situation's grown worse. The thorn in my side knows you're visiting House Rist, and I believe she'll soon give chase. She's dangerous, Denry. She's in league with my husband, and somehow gained access to your personal journals. You're going to need protection. I know the Rists aren't committed to working for us yet, but I hope you can convince them to help you. I'm sure you can sway them somehow. You've a way with words.
Oh, that figures. I'll be right back. Alright, now we get to confront her, since we know she's a traitor. Oh, look at that. Locked up.
Halt! Leave Cortez lands immediately, or be forcibly expelled.
You'd speak this way to the Baron's guest.
The Baroness has revoked your access to the estate. She's ordered all defenses raised. You may as well turn around. We've got blast doors, force fields. This estate is designed to repel an army.
An army? Maybe I'll have to break a sweat.
You want to play it that way? That's how we'll play it. All droids, attack now!
Fun. You don't think blasters are going to get us through here, Agent? Maybe we should talk to your bug boy.
Oh man, can't fight my way in.
Rise and shine.
Yeah, see, a Sith would have just tore open the door, but an operative has to find another way. How weak. Oh, okay.
Agent, come inside. The nest is prepared to defend you. Our observers saw what happened. Why did Cortez turn on you? How can we help?
Turns out the Baroness is working with the terrorists.
The Baroness? This is unexpected. The nest has studied the Cortez estate's defenses and deemed them formidable. The interior shields are designed for squads of human attackers. The perimeter security systems are meant to combat armies and Killik swarms.
Why does the Nest know so much about Cortez' defenses?
We've been studying Cortez for some time. We've been thorough. The power generators are behind the main estate. They're well guarded, but they might be sabotaged from the inside. If I could reach the generators, I could release a swarm of fingerling Killiks. Our smallest brethren can easily slip through the cracks and damage the machinery.
Are you any good in a fight?
The diplomatic service taught us basic combat. Our transformation into Dawn Herald enhanced our physical performance. We can hold our own. Each of us can carry a handful of fingerling eggs. Once our young destroy the shield generator, we can proceed inside.
Vector is a new companion, huh? I don't think I like him. Oh well, we gotta use him for this one. Locate the Cortez generator. Whoa. How's it way over there? The house is right over here. Oh well.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Alright, where the hell are we? We're here. Man, this is a long ride. Is this finally it? Yeah. Destroy the west and east release lock. Downstairs? Yep. Wonder if I can sneak this one. How far can I be? Oh, maybe.
Are you well?
And why is he set as... That's right, it always defaults to heals. Close the generator core. I guess that's upstairs, yeah. Guard walking by as he throws that and doesn't say a thing.
The fingerlings have ruined the power generators. We should find Baroness J.
Reach the Cortez Palace defenses. Back still in this area or back to the house? Back to the house. All these guys are red. Too bad they can't attack me. What's the point of putting attackers out here on an operative story when you can just stealth right around them? Wasted effort. There's one thing I gotta fight. Yeah, nice defenses you guys got. Should have at least let them detect stealth people. That would have made it somewhat challenging.
What have you done?
Baron, I beg of you.
You have made an enemy of the Empire. You have brought vermin into my house.
I swear, I only wanted to protect us.
Silence!
Bitchlet.
My honored guest, I bow my head in surrender, and I apologize for what's become of Cortez.
I'm here for your wife, Baron. She's committed terrorist offenses against the Empire.
I fought the only way I could. All I ever had was money.
Our reinforcements have arrived. We will attack on your signal.
I knew nothing of my wife's conspiracy. She only confessed once the house defenses were down. But I will make amends. Now, Captain.
You're an honorable man. I appreciate your sacrifice.
I had no other choice. Now, take your insects away from this place. We can discuss further recompense as civilized people.
We're afraid that's not your decision, Baron. Denry Ale and the Baroness are dead. With our assistance, the terrorist funding has been stopped. Now the nest will claim its price.
What are you talking about, Vector?
House Cortez will make a perfect extension of the hive. These rooms will become egg chambers and membrosia pools. The family can become joiners.
What? You cannot do this! I gave you my wife!
House Cortez opposed the Empire and must be subdued. The nest is growing and must expand its territory.
I never agreed to anything like that.
You agreed to an alliance, surely? By allowing the Killiks to absorb House Cortez, both the Empire and the Nest benefit. Why would you object?
The Baron gave us what we needed. The threat is over.
A member of House Cortez acted against the Empire, therefore it is the will of House Cortez to oppose you. The Nest doesn't distinguish between the actions of groups and individuals, and the colony must expand. Agent, I must know if you intend to oppose us. If you do, the Nest will fight to defend its claim.
I'm not letting you take these people.
Very well. We understand. And our loyalty to the Empire comes first. We hope your decision is the right one.
Men, defend the Baron!
I have to fight my own companion? Oh, I can make my companion fight his own people. How nice.
Hunter begins. The Nest has withdrawn. House Cortez is safe. For now.
I think we came out of this all right.
So it seems.
I am grateful for your aid. House Cortez has suffered enough.
The Empire will expect your cooperation in the future.
I assure you, House Cortez will make restitution.
Baron, perhaps you'd allow us to access your computers. We are certain our superiors would like to see the Baroness's files.
Captain Perovius, arrange it. I must see to our defenses in case anyone else would take advantage of our humbled state.
This is Keeper to Cipher 9. I'm receiving your transmission. Watchers are reviewing the Cortez logs now. It looks like you've wrapped up the terrorist financing situation. Congratulations.
Keeper, I wasn't expecting to hear from you.
I pay close attention to my operations. Preliminary analysis suggests the Eagle's terror network will run low on funds within weeks. The cells will look for alternative credit sources, of course. Let's not give them the chance to find any.
That should wrap things up.
Excellent. Now I have news for you, both of you. I contacted Vector's superiors in the diplomatic service, and we've reached an agreement.
Sir?
Your requisition has been made permanent. You've been officially transferred to Imperial Intelligence. Cipher 9, from now on, Vector Hellis will act as a covert assault agent under your command. Understood?
Understood. Welcome aboard, Vector.
We'll do our best to live up to expectations.
Once you're through on Alderaan, return to your ship for debriefing. Watcher 2 should have updates ready for you. In the meantime, instruct Vector as you see fit. I expect he'll require additional training.
I'm sure Vector and I will make a good team.
Good. Stay alert, Cipher. Keep her out.
Agent, we are grateful for this opportunity. After fighting the Nest, we don't think we can return to the Hive.
This is for the best. I expect you'll be an asset.
Of course. Thank you. We'll follow the rhythm of the Song of the Universe until the great merging comes.
Alright, planet story's done. Now we'll do the heroics. What's up?
Another time, Agent.
And the flashpoint. Also, it's starting to storm here, so if I lose connection, I'm not sure if I'll be back. If the power goes out or anything. What am I doing? Go get the heroics.
I can do something with this.
Alright, got the foundry selected. We'll see how long it takes. What am I doing? Infiltrate the factory. It should be far enough away.
Wana wada blota wijawa, o wama wanka matuske.
How does he see me?
Rise and shine.
Daninchista Luka, Ubaziki Danti Ruha.
Oh, that's nice. This is gonna be a minute. Holy shit.
Christ, that hurts.
There's enough of them.
What's up?
Damn it.
Rise and shine.
What the fuck? There's no way they all saw me like that. Now I'm dead. Alright, let's just hang out here and then go do this.
Helmsman?
Yes, any. The core trend. This.
We had to adjust course.
Ships have jumped out of hyperspace. Lock down all sections. Repeat, lock down.
That was stupid. I guess when you do another one, it frees the first one. Didn't know that. I can't use that. Oh, I have to do that. I have to be stealth to use the group stealth. And it appears that group stealth doesn't work.
We'll stay behind to defend the step and guard your escape route. Good luck.
Looks like we got 4 stealthers, so let's see how this goes.
Monitoring the fleet battle. The Republic surrounded the Foundry. We won't be getting reinforcements.
Thought we had 4 stealthers. What is she? Closer on now. Okay. Well, attack one. What are you waiting for? Started it. Gotta finish it.
Has gone critical. The Republic fleet is holding steady.
Diemond down quick.
Open this door and face me.
You haven't resisted anything.
Life as a prisoner was...
I hope you please.
Imperative. Extermination units converge on intruders. Psycholocutor and observer specialties report to tactical control. This assault is hardly an adequate test of boundary defenses. Please provide more organic meat bags to slaughter. Objection. My master promised you would die horribly at my hands. At this rate, you'll perish well before then.
Why did they aggro those?
didn't think Jedi believed in assassination.
The Foundry belongs to the Empire.
I don't think I like my AoE heal. Doesn't seem to do. Excuse me. Doesn't seem to do a lot.
I hope my master will appreciate my efforts here. Retraction. You're not entirely unskilled after all. Activating assassination protocols level 2. Extermination units, converge.
Somebody died. Somehow.
Extermination units, converge. Extermination units, converge. Warning, excessive damage sustained.
How does he keep dying all the damn time? Same one as this one. I didn't think bonus boss was around, and woo, in veteran.
Three more Republic cruisers have been destroyed, but they're not retreating.
Do we want to die? Someone's gonna die during the bonus boss. It'll probably be me. We don't have a tank. So we're not gonna do it. Okay.
Can you hear us? They're using the Foundry's weapon system to hold back our fleet. You need to take control.
God damn it.
We've got droids attacking the ship. We can't maintain a comm channel.
Oh, you went ahead too early. Yeah, went ahead too early. Nope. Okay.
That HK unit you destroyed. He waited loyally for 300 years.
No nation has ever...
As he...
Darth Revan.
I nearly...
Trying to justify...
That's all.
You think you're the only Jedi who's ever fallen? You're one of thousands, Revan.
Think I've...
Oh Lord, here we go. See if the same guy dies again. See if anyone gets pushed off.
Turn and run!
Ooh, that was close.
The Empire will become dust. I will make it so. Anyone like me. I was Sith. I am Jedi. Never fought anyone like me. I was Sith. I am Jedi.
That was stupid.
As the darkness takes me, I am nothing. Now I know how you felt, my friend.
Does she know we're not done yet?
This is station.
Excellent.
That Jedi Master used to be a Sith.
Yeah, you're right.
Time is 11:46. Now we're done.
I'm here.
That's too many mobs. Can't CC that one. Can't do that one.
Rise and shine.
I'm not going to be able to beat this. That's what's up. I lost all the droids that were here. Couldn't even destroy that. Start with the low guys and work up. See if that works.
Rise and shine.
Christ, that hurts.
Shit. Damn it.
you and me, Agent.
That again.
You and me, getting good.
That could have been bad. How did that respawn? Used to just be the star guy, now there's another one.
I'll show you my gun.
Don't get too close.
Sensors detect readings from the facility. The droid factory's back in Thal's control.
Oh, what are we doing? Beat 10 mercenaries and the Jedi Master. No choice but to fight.
Alright, make me look good. shine.
Huh. They're missing a heal. What is this? Health and energy over 15 seconds is the only usable out of combat. Oh. Okay. Nothing. I'm missing one? How am I missing one?
Forces my ally.
Hitting the wrong damn button. I guess he counted as one and the boss.
I can do something with this.
Setting explosives. Where we gotta go in there?
Look out there. Blow that thing up, we could get a nice flood going.
What do we got? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I don't think I'm hiding from that one. Well, let's find out. Oh. Beat and search the general. Where the hell is he? Oh, straight down.
Getting good.
Aldo to the bone today, and now Thule will scrape their wound raw.
I can do something with this.
It looks like the Sith outfit. Yeah, it kind of is. I hate this one. I'm gonna skip this one. Doctrine. It just takes too long, especially when there's other people there.
Me? Getting good.
I forgot where to get the blueprint. Do I have to search that, or do I have to kill these? Oh, I see. I have to kill that, though.
Outstanding work on your part. Handled those droids before we even realized they were a threat. If only the Thools had been so useful.
And I'll skip that one too, because there's other people on the planet. Alright, back to the ship we go.
Thorn representatives tending to the Rakul situation are in need of volunteers. Caution. In volunteering, you place both your life and citizenship at risk. For the Emperor.
I haven't even broke a million yet. Only halfway there.
And I suppose your house has no interest in bearing Alderaan's next king?
House Pantir is dead. House Thule should find its own way to the crown.
Alright, so now I got 2 companions and 2 people to listen to.
Alright, we've got a problem. I told you about my ex-partners, how they decided to come after me? Well, that's fine. I can deal with that. What's not fine is when random freaking bounty hunters come after me because they smell a trend.
You do know that most people don't have this problem.
Yeah, I know. Guy's called the Menace. Never worked with him, never dated him, never heard of him. He's tracking me down. Apparently got a rep as a duelist. Probably wants to auction me to anyone with a grudge.
This has gone far enough. We hunt him down and send a message.
I like it when you talk that way. I'll let you know when I have a plan. You and me, we're gonna get these people.
Where is my second companion, anyway? Surprised he doesn't want to talk. I thought he would. Oh, there you are.
Something we can do for you?
Nope, guess not.
This is Watcher 2 to Cipher 9. Verify that you're receiving and prepare for takeoff. We've located the Eagle.
It's about time. We've been waiting for this.
We knew the Eagle had abandoned his old base, but until you neutralized that last cell, we didn't know the details. Now we do. The Eagle is on Hutter. Get there as soon as you can.
It all comes back to the beginning.
For you, at least. I have to go now, Cipher, but I'll brief you on site. Watcher 2 out.
Oh, now he wants to talk.
Hey, so I've got credits and a couple of free hours. You want to find a cantina, have a few drinks, start a few fights?
Are you planning to cause trouble? Or just expecting the worst?
Little of both. Figure we can get to know each other. Besides, I need a wingman.
All right, Cleo. Lead the way.
You're more fun than you look, Agent, but I'm still a better dancer. Keep this up, maybe things will work out after all.
Alright, let's see what he has to say now. I don't like this guy.
Agent, we're finalizing our exit report for the diplomatic service. 34 pages of seating charts, ambassador profiles, and appendices. We'll transmit it to our superiors, and then we're yours full-time.
From now on, you'll be writing fewer reports and taking orders seriously. Lives depend on your obedience.
We understand. And we gladly follow your lead. We look forward to this. We used to advise first contact missions into the unknown regions. It gave us a taste for novelty. We're a different person now, but we're sure you'll show us interesting things.
And off to Hutter. I think it'll be a short trip.
Signal received. Transmission secure. All right, Cipher. Looks like this is the real thing. Ready to invade the Eagle's Nest?
You'd better believe it.
The Eagle and his men are holed up in an old refinery beneath the river. Sending coordinates now. You'll lead the forward assault, but military reinforcements will surround the base and follow you in. Primary objective is to capture or eliminate the Eagle himself.
I don't need soldiers slowing me down.
Agreed. They'll wait on your insertion before proceeding. Your secondary objective is the Eradicators. The terrorists have begun launching their biomechanical weapons over Imperial worlds. Once the devices are ready, the terrorists can fire on cities and military bases from orbit.
Why haven't the devices been activated already?
It could be the Eradicators aren't fully mature. It could be their activation is more complicated than expected. When you're in that base, don't let anyone escape. Don't let the Eagle murder again. Watcher 2 out.
Alright, I know in the Sorcerer story, at this point is where one story finishes and the next one begins. So we'll see if it's the same with the Operative. Where the hell are we going? Oh, way down there. And that's the closest we can get. Infiltrate the eagle's nest. All the way down. Don't have to kill anybody, at least not yet. So I can just stealth through. Enable the security system. Pointers. I have to kill them. Confront the eagle. All these people don't know why the shield is down, so I love AI.
Sir, we're cut off. Thurston and Gerald tried to get out, but the Imperials are all over the swamps.
They would be. Damnation. I promised Gerald she'd die with the detonator in one hand and a glass of brandy in the other. Seems she's made a liar of me.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't be. You were everything I could have hoped for. Now carve us a path out. I'll follow soon. All right, I see you. The least I could do was send the boy off with hope. But have you seen the strength of the revolution? The cells on Nar Shaddaa, Tholet and Molvar, Alderaan, Balmorra. It's an inspiration, no matter how it ends.
Your inspiration is terrorism. Plain and simple.
Nothing is plain or simple about terrorism, about rebellion, or about covert intelligence. That's your field, I presume. You don't look military. Tell me something. How much of my story has the Empire uncovered? What have your methods found?
We found out all about your little orbital weapons. Your eradicators.
Look behind me. That is an eradicator. Technology developed on Drummond Cass and Balmora. They can be grown anywhere. 6 dozen are already in place. They'll wait to receive orders, at first. But eventually, without commands, they'll run rampant. Fire blindly at cities from orbit.
Why would they do that?
Consider it a safeguard. Uncontrolled, the eradicators won't hit our targets, but chaos and death still send a message. Now we're done. May whoever survives see a glorious future for the Empire.
Why the hell did she attack that guy?
Surrounded, even seeing you, I didn't think it would happen like this. But as I said, it makes no difference. The eradicators will run rampant, the Empire will burn, and you have been betrayed.
Oh, color me shocked. A betrayal on the dark side.
Hold still. You need medical attention.
My patron, the one who showed me how to unite the cells, proposed the eradicators, is one of your own people. A traitor in your empire has been helping us all along. Your civilization is so corrupt that it's destroying itself.
Why reveal this now? What are you trying to do?
Think of it as one last seed of discord, sown before Eradication Day. Goodbye now. Watch me burn.
Detonator, get back!
Area is clear. Sir, are you all right?
Cypher 9, it's Watcher 3. Are you hurt? That was a nasty explosion.
Where were you a few minutes ago?
Sorry. Once the attack started, we had to hold the perimeter and close slowly. Keeper sent me to assist with information retrieval, slicing the Eagle's computers. I'll also check out that device there. I think it's an eradicator.
Is that going to be dangerous?
Shouldn't be. The eradicators are designed for orbital attacks. Guess we'll find out. Cypher, I've got some preliminary findings. It's not good news. I overheard what the Eagle said. Looks like he was telling the truth. If no one gives the eradicators new orders, they'll go mad. Fire randomly.
Any idea how to disable them?
Here's the good part. I figured out their control mechanism. Transmit the proper codes, and you can set the device's targets, disable them, anything. The Eagle stored half the control codes on his computers. Someone else must have the second half.
The Eagle mentioned a patron.
Yes, sir. The one inside the Empire. Not sure what that means. You should head to Drummond Cass. I don't think there's anything more you can do here, and Keeper wants you back at headquarters.
And another side trip somewhere.
Greetings, Master. You're looking fit and deadly, as always.
That was a quick jump. Did it really put me there? Yep. Yeah. Where's the damn entrance? There we are.
Cypher 9, come inside. This should be a triumphant moment. It's a tremendous achievement bringing down the Eagle. The crisis has only escalated. The Eradicators could begin firing at any moment.
What's our current status?
Watcher 2, your report.
The Moths have placed local forces on alert, and a search for the Eradicators is underway. Unfortunately, trends suggest we can only find one device every 5 hours. It'll be weeks before we destroy them all.
Disappointing, but not a surprise. Damage projections?
Estimates are 10 to 50 million deaths on each planet targeted. 40% military, 60% civilian.
Even at the low end, that's unacceptable.
Agreed. It sends the message that the Empire is vulnerable.
In order to deactivate the Eradicators en masse, we need the control codes. Half the codes were on the Eagle's computers. We can only surmise that the other half are with the Eagle's patron.
Yes, the patron. A man whom the Eagle claims is inside the Empire.
You sound skeptical.
I have my doubt that this patron is really a highly placed Imperial. It seems unlikely such a person could escape our scrutiny. Nonetheless, we can't ignore the possibility of a traitor. That's why we're meeting privately. Only the people in this room know the full situation.
How do you know everyone here is trustworthy?
I hope you're joking. Otherwise, I expect you to back up any allegations. Finish the report, Watcher 2.
The Eagle had been sending periodic transmissions to someone in the Artus system. Artus is uninhabited, devoid of resources and off the major hyperlanes. Our patron could certainly hide there.
I want you to lead a mission to Artus. You're to find the Eagle's patron and obtain his half of the control codes. Watcher 2 will rendezvous with you there. She knows more about the Eradicators than anyone.
Are you all right with this?
I'll do what's necessary.
Your ships will be outfitted with cloaking devices. They'll only last one jump, but they'll get you into Artus unnoticed. After that, infiltrate whatever base the Patron is using. Recover the Eradicator control codes and stop the threat. Watcher 2, you're dismissed.
If you want to talk before the mission, I'll be at my station.
There is one more thing. Darth Sorid heard you were returning to Drummond Cass. She wants to speak to you.
Jesus, how many people do I gotta talk to just to get to the next planet?
Any idea what she wants?
No, she tells me very little. When you're through, head to the Artus system. This is our only chance, Cypher. Fail, and we all pay a grievous cost.
Even the Artus system isn't part of the main planet line. I gotta go there first. Gotta talk to her, and then gotta talk to a Darth.
Cypher, I'm glad you stopped by. I've been going over the mission parameters, studying the Eradicator control codes, scans of the Artus system. We're facing a mystery, and I hate mysteries.
You may hate mysteries, but you're pretty good at solving them.
I am. I don't mind having that recognized. Call it vanity, but I like knowing my creation served a purpose. What about you? What's been going through your head since this countdown to Eradication Day started?
It's hard not to wonder where it all ends sometimes.
It doesn't. Not until your death. The crisis may change, but the job doesn't.
That's why it's important we stick together.
It's worth remembering. You've been a good partner, you know. A struggle sometimes, but you know what you're doing. I admire that.
I didn't think you admired anyone.
Just people who don't share my weaknesses. In any case, you should get ready. The Eradicators won't wait for either of us.
No time for chat, then.
Even less than usual. Once you take off for the Artus system, I'll be on your tail. We'll meet out there.
And now go see a Darth. He'll be over here. This part is longer than the Sorcerer's part. Got more distractions.
Physical trauma includes electrical burns, lacerations, and retinal damage. Transfer to a Colto tank for long-term recovery is strongly recommended.
You suggest a Dark Council member hide in a vat? For healing?
I am programmed to dispense medical advice based on all relevant factors.
Get out! Have yourself disassembled, made into a probe and sent to the most desolate place in the Empire. Look, Agent, They hurt me, and then they laughed. How could they?
Maybe someone felt you needed humbling.
I'm a Dark Lord of the Sith. I'm not meant to be humble. I'm meant to humble the world. After Viorianal broke, I called the Council to assembly. I demanded the Lords give me the respect I was due. Some were angry, mocked me. They tormented me and warned me not to overstep my bounds again.
The Dark Council did this.
They called me an arrogant child, unworthy of my position. It's all Jadis' fault. He was my master, but he never taught me what I needed to know. Now he's dead, and I'm not ready for his council seat.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry.
For letting my father get assassinated, or for failing me. I know what's happening in Imperial intelligence. I know you're going on a mission, and that the Eagle wasn't the man you thought. Swear that you'll find whoever really killed my father. Swear that the man responsible will pay for forcing me into this wretched life.
My priority is deactivating the Eradicators, not revenge.
You would deny me this. I am still Sith. If Darth Jadis hadn't been murdered, I would never have taken this place on the Council. I would never have been humiliated. His killers are to blame. Swear you'll make them hurt.
You're pathetic, Jorid.
Get out! Get out of my sight, now!
I still want to kill her.
Here, before I decide you're worth burning.
Hopefully I can kill her sometime. What are we doing? Wherever the hell Artis is. Can't just continue on. All right. Meet Watcher 2 on the Dreadnought.
Nice place. The Eagle's partner travels in style.
Cypher, there's no one to welcome us. Seems our cloaking devices worked.
Where are we, anyway?
In orbit around Artus 5. It's a gas giant, no life forms. This starship is a modified Imperial Dreadnought, maximum crew complement of 5,000. It's also jamming long-range communications, so I can't check its registration or call for reinforcements.
Our traitor is hiding his tracks.
Nonetheless, top priority is finding the eradicated command codes before the weapons initiate a random firing pattern. This data spike contains our half of the codes. Once you obtain the other half, you should be able to control the eradicators from any computer.
Any idea where the codes might be stored?
If we're lucky, they'll be on the bridge computers, and you can deactivate the eradicators from there. If they're not, I don't know. I do have one other thing for you. A comlink implant. So long as you're wearing it, I can monitor your situation and speak to you privately.
I assumed you were coming with me.
While you search the interior, I'll try to slice the security systems. We're counting on you. Put an end to this.
Go to the bridge. And what do I gotta click this for? Oh, investigate computers.
It's a grand social experiment. There's probably 100 of us from across the Empire. All saved from the fire. Who knows how or why. For the most part, we're left to ourselves. Squabbling and fighting. Left to fear our own shadows. But we know the Master's out there. And I'm convinced there's a plan at work. Somebody wants to change us. Someone wants to control us.
I guess the other two are down this way. Wait a minute. Where's the other two computers? Okay, 1, 2.
Tough now, dirtbag.
It's been... I don't know how long it's been. I lose count of the days during the blackouts. The ones furthest along. They say our terror transforms us into the Master's image. Well, I'll tell the Master what's really happening. We're learning to fight back. Do you hear me, Master? We'll kill you for this. We'll kill you.
I was so happy when I got the invitation. Everything was going to change for me. Leave home for a year, Why has the Master picked me to survive when hundreds died? And now the rest of us, one by one. My mother was a slave, but I wasn't, because my father was an officer. I don't want to end up like her. Oh, please. Please, someone rescue us.
I think that looked like Watcher 2 a little bit. What am I doing now?
You feel that prickling? Like maggots.
So, you've arrived at last.
Cypher, I know that voice.
I expected too little of you. You served me well on Hutter and on Diemond Kaas. I should have known you would serve me again.
Are you responsible for this?
Everything that has transpired has been at my command. My will is the destiny of lesser men.
Okay, you're going down right now.
He shot him with her finger again.
Your follower believes she has been betrayed. She is contemptible and beneath me.
Creepy scumbag. You are so dead.
Accept the gift of your life, Agent, and we will discuss Terra, the Empire, and the Sith.
You want to talk? After what you did to Khalil?
The creature will live, but my tolerance has limits.
Don't, Cypher. You know what he's capable of.
I'm trying to analyze the situation, but it'll take time, and if he has the command codes...
It was my desire that the Eagle unite the Terra cells. It was my desire that my flagship be destroyed. I required a weapon that the Dark Council would overlook. The terrorists became my unknowing servants and carried out my plan.
Are you getting all this?
I can hear everything. I'm so sorry we weren't prepared.
With my false death, I escaped the eyes of the Dark Council and of Imperial intelligence. After the Dominator, I came here, bringing with me those passengers worthy of elevation. I maneuvered my pieces into place.
I was there for the terrorist attack. Intelligence was sure you were dead.
The Schwarz gas incinerated only part of the ship. My power held together the remains.
Keep him talking. Damn it. We can't fight him on our own. His power is second to the Emperor's.
I accomplished two things during my absence. First was the diminution of the Dark Council. Upon my death, my former enemies began warring amongst themselves, vying to claim my resources. Darth Jored's arrival escalated the chaos. My daughter is doomed, but she is an adequate distraction.
I can't call for reinforcements so long as that jamming field is active. But he'll annihilate anything less than an army.
No one's invincible. A bolt to the brain.
You've never fought a true Sith Lord or a Jedi Master. They're not like us, they're not human. You can't win this with a blaster.
Throwing the Sith into disorder was only the start. The rest of the Empire had to be prepared as well. That was the Eagle's purpose, to sow fright and hatred. All this while, my Eradicators were growing. Now they are ready, and my victory is close at hand.
I heard this part from the Eagle. Your orbital strike weapons.
The Eradicators will destroy the strongholds and apprentices of my enemies on the Council. So too will the Eradicators terrorize the Empire. Then I will return to the Council and lead the Empire into a new age, an epoch of terror.
The Emperor won't let you get that far.
The Emperor is distracted. I could resculpt the Dark Temple into a monument to my glory, and he would fail to object. Perhaps I shall do exactly that.
I see where this is going. He needs the Eradicators to make this work, but you have half the command codes.
Under my rule, all people will revel in fear and anger and degradation. These prizes will no longer be hoarded by Sith. But without both halves of the Eradicator codes, my weapons cannot be targeted. They will merely cause chaos.
It sounds like you're in trouble.
Perhaps. But your position is more tenuous. I know you have the second set of codes. Without orders, the Eradicators will fire blindly. This serves neither of us. Enter your codes into the ship so the Eradicators can target my enemies. You will be rewarded. You will be my herald.
Tell me about these rewards.
Power, wealth, a place in my vision. When I rule the Dark Council, Imperial intelligence will have a mandate uncompromised by Sith politics. Imagine a world where you could act with true authority and fear controls the populace. Together, we can create a stronger empire.
If I don't cooperate, what will you do?
If you refuse, you will die at my hand. The Eradicators will still reap untold destruction. Your sacrifice would mean nothing. I can be merciful. Take the time to consider your choice. Then we can begin the true work.
You haven't thought this through. Kill me, and I take the codes with me.
A bold sentiment, but not a wise one. With your death, neither of us achieves our desire, and only I will be in a position to form a new plan.
You're wrong, Jadis. You won't be in a position to do anything.
Cypher, what are you doing?
Tell me, Agent, what possible advantage could you have over me? You are in my sanctuary, and my power is infinite.
There are explosives aboard my ship, powerful enough to take out a dreadnought.
I survived the destruction of the Dominator. You cannot kill me. Enough. My time will not be wasted. Consider my offer.
All right, stay focused and don't look at Jadis. How are you holding up? Can we put together a plan?
I know what I'm going to do. It wasn't a hard choice.
Before you make any decisions, please, hear me out. We need to re-examine our priorities. We came here to stop the Eradicators, but we weren't prepared for reality. Our plan now has to focus on neutralizing Darth Jadis. Everything else is peripheral.
There's still an imminent attack to worry about.
I'm sorry, Cypher. The numbers aren't in our favor. You can deactivate the Eradicators right now. Just combine the codes in the bridge computers. But to keep Jadis from reactivating them, you'd have to blow up the ship's reactor. It's a suicide run, and chances are Jadis will escape.
You have another suggestion?
We trick Jadis. We give him the codes and let him launch his attack. Once the Eradicators start their bombardment, you slip off the bridge and take the ship apart. You sabotage the jamming field, hyperdrive, and shields. Then I can call in reinforcements. The military, the Dark Council, forcing Jadis to surrender. The Eradicators are deactivated as soon as feasible.
How many people, how many worlds are sacrificed?
Let's be clear. If we give Jadis the command codes, then yes, he'll murder thousands before we stop him. But the human cost is acceptable. The only alternative is to let Jadis escape and do worse down the line.
You're assuming I want to stop his plan. But maybe I agree.
You're not serious. Whatever he has planned for the Empire, it can't be beneficial.
Learn to take a joke, Watcher 2.
You're a piece of work. If you disable the Eradicators here and now, I'll help you. We'll destroy this ship, save a lot of people, in the short term. But my advice is this. Use the codes to let Jadis launch his attack. Sacrifice lives and seize this chance. We can end his threat forever. The Eradicators are offline. Repeat, the Eradicators are offline. Let's hope this works.
I expected more of you. Disabling the Eradicators will not stop me. You will die unwarned, and I will reactivate the devices and begin my assault.
You won't do anything if this place is dust.
He'll kill you, Cypher.
You can't fight Jadis, but you might slow him down. This ship can generate internal ray shielding.
Now, kneel before your doom.
If you can reroute the power, we can trap him in a force field, then get to the reactor core and destroy this ship.
Alright. I thought she just said I couldn't fight him, but I have to defeat him. Makes sense.
Uploading bridge schematics. You'll need to take out these components to reroute power to the force fields. Cypher, hit him now!
So I've got to fight him more than one time.
Rise and shine.
Oops, attacking me now.
I still need more power to get that force field up. Keep him distracted, and I can raise the force field.
Third time.
Almost there, Cypher. Just a little more. Slicing into the ratio controls now.
All right, make me look good.
Alright, so we trapped him. Now what? Sabotage the reactor core. What the hell is that? It's not on the map. Get off the ground.
See you. Can't live without me, huh?
So, where the hell am I supposed to go? Nothing on the map. There we are.
Ship's power level's becoming unstable. You did it, Cypher. This whole place is about to explode.
Give me a status update. The Sith?
Out of the force field and on his way to a shuttle. I can't abort the launch. He's got a clean escape.
If there's more, now's the time to tell me.
I'm taking off, but I'll wait in system as long as I can. You need to get out before the reactor detonates. Good luck.
And return to the ship. Can I travel in here? No.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it, Cypher. Good to see you alive. The self-destruct sequence is complete. Jadis' ship has been reduced to cinders in Artis V's gravity well, and the eradicated command codes went with it.
Any way to know what he'll do next?
No. I didn't even get a course projection when his shuttle jumped to hyperspace. I'm sending a message to Keeper. These events will cause complications among the Sith, but I expect the Dark Council will sort matters quietly. They'll keep Jadis on the run, and we stopped a massacre.
Will the Sith be angry we let Jadis escape?
We might be called to account for ourselves, or it could be Keeper's burden. But the call was yours, and I'm glad no one had to die.
The song of the universe favors our actions. The nest, our empire, is stronger for it.
I don't need your approval, Vector.
We won't argue the point.
You didn't do bad. I'd have gutted the Sith, though.
Come on. Don't tell me you didn't get a rush.
Sure. Running from a Dark Lord on an exploding ship. It's the reason I stick with you.
I'll see you at headquarters, Cypher. Enjoy the downtime while it lasts. There'll be debriefings, cleanup, and sooner than you think, Keeper will have your next assignment.
You're assuming Keeper can find me.
We're Imperial Intelligence. We can find anyone. Mission accomplished. Watcher 2 out.
This is Watcher 3 to Cypher 9. Sorry to cut your leave short, sir, but we need you. Terrorist mop-up is officially over, and the search...
we'll go ahead and end it here. The hell am I wearing? Yellow, red, and black. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it here and pick up tomorrow. I think that was the end of the act, so...
So here's the deal. I've been working through the list of guys and gals who might come after me. Ex-partners, hookups, the usual. I think I know everyone who's a problem. We hit them first, we clean house, I'm home free. Ready to go?
I assume you put together a strategy.
Gotta keep busy somehow while you're lining up sniper shots. There's 4 targets. Roll my pirate, Yajal the arms dealer, Todd Teagle the card shark, and that bounty hunter who's following along. I've got locations, so all we need to do is show up and start shooting.
That'll work. Let's get started, shall we?
Flip a coin, see who we blast first.
Don't tell me I actually gotta do more quests for her. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, we're not gonna do those now. Alright, we'll leave off here and pick up tomorrow sometime in the afternoon. And hopefully I'll be able to do a Galaxies one first. I gotta get that mission done. But if not, I'll still do the Old Republic later. So I will see everyone next time.